But meanwhile, we can penetrate the facts. The man imprisoned need not be behind bars. We are imprisoned by the things that we do. All right, we can break them. Break anything in this world. A man can be imprisoned by gluttony. He can break it if he knows what he wants. Maybe he doesn't really want to give it up. If he wants to give it up, let him create within his mind's eye a scene, a simple scene that if he had given it up, a friend or some relative would know. And he doesn't brag about it. They simply know. And it's a normal discussion that he has no longing for it anymore. He has no desire for it. Didn't take any drugs for it. Didn't do anything to beat it. It just simply, it wasn't there. Like certain taste that we have in this world, all of a sudden, you've had it, you've saturated yourself with it, and you don't want it anymore. All things are acquired. The first time I had a drink, well, I can't tell anyone that it was something like honey to me, but I acquired the taste, and today I thoroughly enjoy a drink. I try not to go beyond a certain point, because I want to keep my faculty alive, but I enjoy a drink. I've tried and tried and tried to acquire a taste for smoking, and I can't. Therefore, I gave that up when I tried it for about 6 months. I couldn't do it. I was then only 21 or 22, and I couldn't seem to enjoy a cigarette or a cigar or anything. It made me sick. So I gave it up. Never acquired it. But all the other things you have acquired. If you don't come into the world with these tastes, you acquire these tastes. You can acquire the taste of living in comfort. You can acquire the taste of living as a gentleman, as a lady. Acquire the taste. You want to actually live like a lady, live like a gentleman, with no pressure to pay the rent, no pressure to do these things. All right. Assume that you are that lady, you are that gentleman. Penetrate the facts. The facts tell you that you are not. You don't have it. Penetrate the facts and live in the state as though you had it. And may I tell you from experience, you will have it. You will actually have it. Don't ask me how. The ways and means are contained within the state that you enter. So you enter a state, and it contains all that is necessary to externalize that state. So pick out your state, a lovely state, and go right into that state and dwell in it. I call that occupying the state and thinking from it instead of thinking of it. Just as you now think from your present state with all the facts around you to anchor you into it, get into another state, all in your imagination, and the facts will appear to anchor you into that state. And the day you tire of it, you can get out of it and go into another state. You know, when you move into a new home or move into a new city, you have to actually adjust yourself to it. Well, you are the pilgrim passing through unnumbered states. The states remain, but you, the pilgrim, pass through them. Like a traveler passing through a city. The city remains, but you, the traveler, pass through it. So you go right into another city. You don't rub out the state. Poverty remains a state. When a man who was once poor moves out of it. So he moves out of poverty into the state of affluence. But he doesn't destroy the state of poverty. Anyone can fall into it. So Blake said, I do not consider the just or the unjust to be in a supreme state, but only to be in these states of sleep, which the soul may fall into in its deadly dreams of good and evil. So it toys with this state, and it finds itself enamored with the state, and it falls into it. He's not supreme because he's wealthy, and the other one is not ignored because he's poor. It's a state. Don't condemn the occupant of the state. The state is the thing, but the occupant is God. For the occupant in a state called poverty, he's saying, I am, before there's a poor. He doesn't say I am poor, meaning he's different as far as I am goes from the one who says I am rich. The same I amness that occupies the state of poverty is occupying the state of wealth. And so you can go into any state, and being in the state is God. And you wear these states as you wear clothes. But you must be consistent and actually believe it. First of all, as you're told in that 6th chapter of John, we believed and have come to know that thou art the Holy One of God. First, faith that ventures on a possibility. And then something more sure than faith, something steadier than faith, personal experience. You venture. That's faith. I will actually believe you now.